I understand, sir. Yes, good boy. Okay. Thank you, sir. Oh. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for considering me. Good day. Oh. Hello, Mr. Bachelor of Science. What happened? Same old. What does that mean? I'm telling you it's time for it to go. They didn't buy the hundreds of units of inventory story. But why would I not assume that he had done that? I'm gonna try this. What? My beard? This is a phone interview. Your clean shave theory doesn't hold water here. I spend half these calls asking them to repeat themselves. I should watch cartoons with Kevin. If I can understand those shows, maybe I can understand these people too. Yay! We can watch Batman together, Abba. Yes, but your son is going to forget Tomyn at this rate. Did you know his friends call him Kevin? What's wrong with that? Speak in Tomyn, da. Well, what's wrong with that? It's only one letter that's different anyways. Names tell stories. It's a way for people to learn about you and where you're from. You shouldn't be afraid to correct your friends. It's your name after all. Who else is going to tell them? And Kevin means beautiful. It's such a lovely name, and it suits you so well. I don't want to be beautiful. I just want to be Kevin. Oh. He's brighter than us, Venba. He's learned to adapt. We haven't. You know, he aced yesterday's English quiz. He did? Really? Good job. We should celebrate, Dakana. What do you want to eat? I'll make something special. Oh, can we order pizza? Speak into meal, Kevin. I want pizza. How about something better? Like paratha, dosa, idiyappam, ghee dosa, biryani, curry dosa. No, I'm tired of all of these. I said I want pizza, extra cheese, extra toppings. You eat pizza all the time. Kevin, have you ever had putu? No. What's that? Well, I've only seen my mother make it before. It's a lot of fun to make. Reminds me of a rocket. Rocket? Yes, a lot of steam comes out when you make it. It looks just like a rocket launching. It does? Yes. But you know what? Let's just order pizza. There's no rocket, but you get a nice cardboard box. Remember, you sly bitch. Will it really look like a rocket launch? Do you want to see? Alright, let's get started. I haven't made this before, but Amma has a recipe on it. Hopefully it's readable. Where's the rocket? We need to make the flour first, Okay, so we have to blend. Okay, right. Blend rice and water, 500 grams. Separate fine rice from chunks. Don't know what to do with the chunks, but then combine fine rice with water. Alright. When do we get to the rocket part? Soon, don't be patient. Okay. Let's put this in there. Blended rice, sieve. I feel like we need the sieve. Okie dokie. And then the fine rice goes in the water. This is way too runny. We must have added less than 500 grams of rice. What if I... Okay, so I need to sieve. Maybe I need to add the chunky rice back into the blender again. That probably makes some sense. Blendy, blendy. Maybe I just need to rinse and repeat until I have the amount of flour that I need. Look at me, I'm so smart. This actually does make me feel a lot smarter, because you are kind of coming to the conclusion yourself. I love cooking, but I still kind of need a recipe. Like, I'm not 100% confident in not having one in front of me. Even foods that I've made a million times over. Yay! Why does this feel like flour even though there was so much water? You have to mix the water and flour little by little. The final consistency should feel like slightly wet sand. Alright, that wasn't too hard. Amma, when will we get to the rocket? Oh, let's check. Oh, okay. Flour, coconut, water. So put coconut layers as far away from each other as possible. Ah, okay. So one layer, so water at the bottom, then coconut, 2 layers of flour, coconut, 2 layers. Okay. Alright. Assemble the parts so that the water steams and cooks what's above. The tricky part is figuring out how much rice and coconut is needed, and in what order. Coconut can crumble easily. Okie dokie. So I think the water goes in here. Then it's coconut. 1, 2, coconut. 1, 2, coconut. Lid. This goes on here, this goes on there. On. It's launch time. Oh my god, did I get it right on the first go? Oh my god, yay! What a win! Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god, I completed it without messing up. Look at those. I've got all of the, what are they called? The awards. Wow, why can I... Achievements. Jesus, that was a brain freeze. That was so cool. Venba, I can't believe it didn't fall. Amma, can we do that again? Oh, yay. He was excited by it. That looks friggin' delicious. Jesus. Now I'm just hungry for Indian food. We are unable to offer you our secondary teacher position at this time. However, we encourage you to apply again next year. Oh, they must be so stressed. Is he asleep? I think so. Kevin? Yes, he is. Good. So that interview, another dead end? Yes. I think I knew that before I took the call. No relevant Canadian work experience. We'll keep you on file. I don't know. I feel like I deluded us into thinking we can make it work here. Well, don't worry. I'll go to the employment office again tomorrow. What? I know you don't like Suresh, but I think you should take that sales job at his company. It's all about who you know here, and we barely know anyone. We're not in a position to pick and choose our help. I thought moving here would be a chance to start over, that even here we still have to beg people like Suresh. It's not begging, I know. I'll call him tomorrow. Thank you. But honestly, I think you're more qualified for sales than I am. I mean, the way you sold Kevin on the Putu today, you're really good with kids. I can't believe you're having a hard time teaching in school. Well, it's not like teaching back home. It makes me worry about Kevin. Why? Well, back home I could get the class to laugh, open up, get them in the mood to learn, you know, but it's harder here. What does that have to do with Kevin? I just feel that there's a wall between me and my class. I can't connect with them. They lead very different lives than we did. And I feel that same wall growing around Kevin. How do you mean? What if I can't connect with Kevin? It just feels like he's growing further away from us. The other day he told me he wished he had his own room like his friends. He said he needs his privacy. What 5-year-old needs privacy? Can you even imagine asking for something like that when you were a kid? It's like he's in a different world than us. Well, it's more than just that. He doesn't eat lunch at school. He brings it back every day with some excuse. I don't know if the other kids make fun of him for it, or if he's embarrassed. I don't know, I'm worried. You know, it's interesting. I feel like the lunch thing is something that all kids of immigrants go through. Like, when I was a kid and my parents would send me with, you know, curries from Reunion, which is where my dad's from, or any South American food from my mum's side, people would always look at it if it smelt weird or if it looked weird or they hadn't seen it before and it wasn't just a sandwich. People would always find it really strange, and you definitely feel self-conscious when you're a kid. But now it's like that food is so much more delicious to me than like Wonder White with some peanut butter, so I don't know. I think it just takes time to grow out of it, but we'll see what happens with these guys. These things bother me too. But we chose to bring him up here, not him. We did it because we thought he'd have a better life here. And he does. This place comes with better education and opportunities, but it also comes with its own culture, language, values. We can't pick and choose the ones we want and ask him to ignore from the others. I think it's natural that any kid wants to fit in, right? Yes, maybe. It's just scary. Don't worry, Venba. He'll turn out just fine. How are you so sure? He's our child. How else will he turn out? Oh. You tell him. You tell her. Keep telling each other that until he becomes a brat. Those fallen from their resolve are stripped of respect like hair fallen from the head. 1995. Sorry, that's me drinking water. Go on. Tell her. His name is Pavelan. He's my dad. P-A-A-V-A-L-E-A-N. She says Appa is not at the office. Does she know what time he left? Do you know when my dad left the office? Okay, well, does she at least know if he came in today? Did you see my dad today? Ask her if he usually leaves with anybody. Maybe we can call them. Does he usually go home with someone? She says no, Dad usually leaves alone and he's very quiet. She says all the sales staff left at 5 p.m. today. She says he must have left then too. Okay, thank you. Oh no. Where did he go? Oh, I hope he's not in trouble. It's so pretty. Oh, they're looking for him. My god, this is not the emotional roller coaster I thought I was going to be going on. Why are we walking through the park, Amma? Do you think Appa will be here? I don't know, Kana. Sometimes your Appa loves to walk instead of taking the bus. If you decided to walk home from the office, it should be through here. But the lady said Appa left at 5. What's taking him so long? Oh. Do you think he went somewhere else first? But where would he go for this long? I don't know, Kevin. Enough with your questions. Oh, he's just worried. Sorry, Kana. I'm just worried about Appa. Why are you worried? Do you think something happened to him? No. I'm sure he's fine. You don't have to stay quiet, Kevin. Here, you can ask me anything you want. Anything? Yes, and I'll answer it. But only if you can ask it in Tamil. Okay? Ooh, okay, I can do that. Ahem. Okay. Okay, I can do that. Why did that lady say that Appa is very quiet? He talks a lot at home. Oh, look at you go. See, you can speak Tamil when you want to. I don't know, maybe it's that they don't talk to him? What do you mean? Nothing. He doesn't really like his job, Kevin. Maybe that's why. He was a writer back home, right? Did he like his job then? Oh yes, he loved to write. How come I never see him write at home? Well, he always writes when something bothers him. Back home that used to be every day. Maybe you should bug him more. So how did you and Appa meet? That's what I want to know. I'm obsessed with them. You know, I'm named after a type of poem, right? Yes, Appa told me. A Venba is kind of like a haiku. The private school where I was teaching was treating both staff and students terribly. No proper equipment or rooms and horrible pay. So we organised a protest. We had signs and boards and dozens of people. One day we were told a reporter wanted to interview us. We thought this was a big break. But he was the shabbiest person I'd ever seen. He looked like he had just woken up. Was it Appa? Yes! Still,